Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have Crown Jewel 2024 and a not so great pay-per-view, but we did have some few matches that were really good on here. We had some good story building, but yeah, we'll jump straight into this one. That is with the Bloodline versus the Bloodline 2.0, where we see the Bloodline take the win, where Solo Sikoa pins Roman Reigns clean after 2 Samoan spikes. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, this match, if I'm being completely honest, did not care for it at all. There was just a few things that just really took me out and I just did not care for. One being the Roman Reigns hot tag, where it just wasn't a hot tag at all. He taunts and then stares down Solo instead. And then also the ref bump just felt meaningless because they didn't cheat to win. They just had Fatu, have like a little heat segment where he just goes crazy on everybody. But yeah, didn't really care for this at all. Don't know what this really does for Solo. I guess it makes him look stronger because he pinned Roman Reigns. However, I still don't care for him, so yeah.
Yeah, and then after the match, we do see, big Sami Zayn chants throughout. Basically, the whole match, they're kind of chanting for Sami to get involved, but he finally comes out. He goes and he kind of looks at Jay, who is about to get like a Samoan, whatever. I don't know what Jacob was going to do, no telling. But he looks at Jay, he looks at Solo. Solo puts his arms out. He goes in for the hug. He hugs him, but then gives him his exploded suplex, and the beatdown goes on. They beat down Sami Zayn, and everyone's kind of in a big scramble. Then after everyone kind of is done scrambling a little bit, you see Solo in the center of the ring, and he's surrounded in all corners by all 4 members of the Bloodline plus Sami Zayn. And then we see Roman go to do a spear, or no, he goes to do a Superman punch, and then Sami Zayn goes for a haluva kick at the same time. Solo ducks it, and Roman gets the haluva kick to the face, dropping him. We see Jimmy going crazy on Sami Zayn. You see Solo kind of laughing at them, telling them they're stupid as he kind of leaves the ring, walking away free, basically. And yeah, just building more story there, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's definitely cool that Sami Zayn is back in the storyline because in reality he was, I'm going to say, the carry job for that storyline last year. However, he was one of the best parts of that story without a doubt. And I think he hopefully can bring more spirit to this because I think it's kind of a little bit lackluster right now. But yeah, I'm glad to see Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn in these main events or these big storylines is always really cool to see.
And up next, we do have Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill retaining their tag championships versus Damage Control, Metaphor, and Chelsea and Piper. And overall, this was a really good match. Probably my second favorite match, maybe third. But yeah, they did a pretty good job. Wish they had some more time. Wish we've seen some more just offense from everybody. Like maybe one person from each team should have started in the ring, or maybe should have been a tornado tag style. But what do you think?
Yeah, I actually really like this match. I think it's really fun. Bianca and Jay kind of, just reasserting their dominance, letting everybody know that they are the best tag team. But I do think everybody got a good enough amount of offense, at least to be happy for it, at least. Metaphor had a lot of unique offense where Lash Legend would just use Jakara as, a weapon almost. Kyrie and Io just looked amazing as always. And then Chelsea and Piper, the comedy team in this match. And they also just had some pretty good moments in this match as well.
Yeah, they like you said, a lot of good tag team offense in general. Where we see Jade Cargill kind of get Piper up on her shoulders, and then Bianca jumps off the top rope with the clothesline or something and takes her down, and that's kind of how you get the big finish. But yeah, fun match, really good match. Yeah, nothing to complain about with this one. As we go into our third match, though, Seth Rollins versus Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed comes out in some amazing MF Doom theme gear. Seth Rollins come out in his usual whatever it is gear. But yeah, I was kind of expecting this to be a more brutal match. Maybe I kind of just wanted a stipulation to it. Maybe that's what it was missing. But it does seem like they're gonna run another one back. But I just kind of wish maybe we had more in the first one.
Yeah, I think this match was solid. It does. Although Bronson Reed does take the L in this match, I think he does still look like a beast here. Because even after taking 2 curb stomps from Seth, after being pinned, he still got up, with blood down his face, which was really cool to see. A good little visual. And Seth was shocked, as Jesus Christ, stay down, please. Like, I thought that was enough to take you down, because usually for everybody else that would be enough. But yeah, pretty good match. I enjoyed it. Glad to see Seth back in action because, one of the best in the ring. So I'm really happy for Bronson Reed that he's able to tangle with the guys like Seth Rollins, who are, some key guys in WWE right now. So I'm really happy for him.
Yeah, he looked like a monster throughout the match, and yeah, I'm really gonna be hoping for more of a Bronson Reed push moving forward. But up next, we have our Women's Crown Jewel Championship for our inaugural Crown Jewel champion, and as Liv Morgan defeating Nia Jax to become the first. And yeah, it was a pretty good match overall. Nothing too special about it. The big moment that everyone's gonna talk about is the Tiffany attempted cash in, where she doesn't actually end up doing it, which is kind of the big letdown of the match. Everyone wanted the cash in to have, everyone wanted her to become a champion. I don't think anyone even cares which one she cashes in on. I think they just kind of want her to see her as a champion right now. But what do you think?
Yeah, this match, if I'm being completely honest, did not care for it by any means. I think it just don't know what it really does. I see why they may not have had the cash in here, simply because they didn't know what the reaction would be for Tiffany. Even though she did get a pretty good pop when she did come out and the music hit, so did Chelsea as well. I think she got a pretty large pop as well. But yeah, I would have loved to see it here, but I get the reason if that is the reason why. And yeah, it was alright. I do like Liv winning here. I think it just fits her for her storyline more right now. And
yeah, and then up next we have Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton in a match that never starts. Kevin Owens makes his entrance, Randy makes his entrance, and as Randy's doing his entrance on the top rope, Kevin Owens hits him with the steel chair in the thigh area, something like that. He falls down and just a big brawl happens, and they're just kind of fighting all over the place. And it was pretty short. It was only maybe 5 minutes, maybe a little longer than that or something. But they're just kind of fighting all throughout it. Randy Orton got a lot of offense in while they were ringside, and they go over the barricade, start fighting back, and that's where Kevin Owens kind of starts to take over. He's hitting him with these little metal briefcase
travel
things,
cases.
yeah, little travel cases, whatever it is. He gets Randy Orton on a table, and he goes above the table on the little crowd area on a little balcony, and he does. At first, I thought he was gonna do the flip, but he doesn't end up doing that. He does just settle for an elbow here. But yeah, the match never starts, and that's how it ended. It was very abrupt ending, I'll say. After he does that, I was like, oh my god, if he just did that, what's gonna happen next? And then it blacked out and went to a commercial. Well, nothing's gonna happen next. But it was a pretty cool segment. Good, just story building once again. I just wish they did more because Triple H made it seem like, oh, you're gonna get broken down, Randy, and all this kind of stuff. So I kind of wish they had a bigger spot plan, but maybe there just wasn't, room to do that or places to do that in that arena or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess I do wish it was an actual match. But I don't mind this angle they're doing. Also, didn't really like Kevin Owens coming out in a Bob Orton t-shirt. I think that's just, he does this a lot when he was doing the match with Cody. He wore a Dusty shirt. I thought that was cool. But yeah, I think this works well. It's also just funny seeing, all the agents and all the backstage people coming out, and then Adam Pearce catches an RKO, and just everybody just got attacked. But yeah, I think this is fine. I do think this sets up a bigger stipulation match between the two down the line, probably a Survivor Series match, or if it's Kevin and Cody for the title at Survivor Series, I wouldn't mind that either. But I would like to see this match happen again, just because I just want to see the actual match. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is gonna take Randy Orton off TV for a couple weeks or something like that, or maybe not. Maybe he'll just show up and they'll kind of run it back again. But moving on to maybe one of the better matches of the night, depending on who you ask. This might be the best. But LA Knight defends his United States Championship versus Andrade and Carmelo, and he retains it. Yeah, and this was just an amazing match from all sides. We've seen Andrade do what Andrade does, which is just fast-paced style. Carmelo with his kind of same thing with fast-paced style, kind of almost a similar offense on Andrade now that I'm kind of thinking about it. But yeah, you have more high-flying and whatnot from Carmelo. LA Knight does everything that he's known for, just staying on the ground, grabs basically, and he did a pretty cool spot as well where he jumps up from the middle rope to the top rope and does a double elbow drop and pins both of them. Yeah, this was a really fun match, really good match. Wish they had more time because I only had about 9 minutes. But yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I think this was a really fun match, and I did Definitely didn't expect LA Knight to win. I definitely thought Carmelo was gonna win. He had like a really just good like stretch of a few minutes where he was just going all in and just going crazy. But LA Knight does get the one. I'm not mad at all. I am interested to see what they go next for him because Andrade and Carmelo feel like the only two mid cards right now on TV. Maybe we see somebody like Giovanni Vinci, even though I don't know what's happening with him anymore. But yeah, I'm happy for LA Knight because I want to see this title reign be even longer. I think he deserves it. He's still, one of the most popular people in WWE, and I know a lot of people kind of thought this hype would die down for him after, a few months. However, he's still going strong. And yeah, I was really happy for him.
Yeah, just like you said, just a real fun match. I did kind of want Andrade to kind of win some gold here, but like you said, kind of can't complain when LA Knight's your champion. We wanted this for a while, so can't complain that he finally has it, But in our main event, we have Cody Rhodes, our undisputed champion, versus Gunther, our world heavyweight champion, facing off for the Crown Jewel Championship. So 3 titles all kind of intertwined here, but only the Crown Jewel is on the line. And yeah, this was an amazing match. I mean, this is kind of what you expect when you see Cody and Gunther on paper, is a match exactly like this. It was really good, the best match of the night in my opinion. But yeah, Cody showed why he is Cody Rhodes. And Gunther has kind of dominated the whole match, and still he lost, but still felt real strong by the end of it. But what do you think?
Yeah, I really like this match a lot. It's pretty much perfect with how they want it to go, and I'm not complaining at all. Gunther still looks like a beast. He lost this match, but he had Cody in the chokehold, but Cody kind of flips out of it, has Gunther's shoulders down and gets the one off of it. But still makes Cody look strong because he gets the win here. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. And I do think I did kind of hate on the Crown Jewel idea of this championship being involved. However, looking at it after, I do like the idea that every year now we might have our champions go against each other, because usually those matches don't happen very often. So maybe next year, if it's like, if it's Seth and Roman, that would be amazing. Although, it's like that type Crown Jewel. So it's really cool. The idea and the concept of it is better than what I kind of thought it was. But yeah, really enjoy this match.
Yeah, overall, like I said, not the greatest pay-per-view that WWE put on. But, it's always a fun one when you see, matches like this where it's champion versus champion and there's this new championship being involved. And, the Saudi crowd was amazing. This is probably one of the best Saudi crowds that we've had ever, maybe. But yeah, they were real fun tonight. They did a good job of just keeping everyone just entertained, and making everyone still feel special as they came out. And the women got pops, and yeah, everything was pretty good overall as far as the crowd standpoint and the production of the event and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. We appreciate all of y'all for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.